Right, so we return once again with the live Premier League reaction content. Arsenal versus West Ham United at the Emirates Stadium at 8 o'clock tonight. And I have to say, it's been a very entertaining day of Premier League football. We started off, of course, at 12:30 with the Everton 5, West Bromwich Albion 2 game. Then we had Leeds beating Fulham by 4 goals to 3. And then, of course, we had a shock at Old Trafford as Crystal Palace went to Old Trafford and turned them over and got 3 points in a 3-1 victory. And yet to cap off a wonderful day of Premier League action, we have Arsenal versus West Ham at the Emirates Stadium, hoping for yet another goal fest, because if I'm honest, the goals have been flooding in left, right and centre this whole Premier League season so far. And yet this should be a very interesting contest because, of course, Arsenal on the back of that 3-0 away win at Fulham on the opening day, where they did look quite impressive, I have to say. And at the same time, West Ham in a very draining performance against Newcastle last weekend in a 2-0 defeat at home. So it should be a very interesting contest to see, can West Ham compete with this Arsenal side? And yet the game's about to kick off now, so let's see what happens in this game. It should be a good one. I'm hoping for a good one. Let's see if it's a good one. Aubameyang, I think he's onside. Pulls it back. Lacazette, that's surely 1-0 and it is 1-0. It's a very well worked goal from Arsenal's point of view, but really poor defending from West Ham in the box to just leave Lacazette with acres of space to head it into the back of the net. And yeah, West Ham trail 1-0, 25 minutes in. Alexandre Lacazette making it 2 goals in 2 for this Premier League season. A bit of a offside, but the trailing leg from Issa Diop, I think it was the thing that played him onside. And yeah, 1-0 to Arsenal here. I mean, I was just going to say as well, like, before the Lacazette goal went in, this game has been like really flat. There's probably been like, there actually hasn't been any real chances in this game yet, so hopefully that goal has indeed opened the floodgates in this one. Just down the right, good ball, Antonio, 1-1! West Ham have equalised. Mikel Antonio, I think it was, on the spot. Yeah, Antonio, 1-1. West Ham on the brink of half-time have got themselves level. Yeah, Bowen goes forward, lays it off in the overlap to Fredericks. Really good ball in, and Antonio gets in front of Holding, and it's 1-1. West Ham equalise on the brink of half-time. What a time to concede for Arsenal. And Antonio doing what he does best, getting the sloppy goals in the middle on the end of that Fredericks ball into the box. And now we have a game on our hands going into the second half. Let's go, boys. And there is the half-time whistle. Arsenal 1, West Ham United 1. Going into the half-time break. And to be fair, both of the goals, like, really, before Arsenal actually scored their first goal, there was like literally no chances in the game, and since Arsenal scored, they've been creating a lot more chances, and West Ham have had a few themselves as well since the goal. But yeah, one of them has counted in the end, because of course Antonio in the 45th minute of the game, on the brink of the interval, has equalised for West Ham and got themselves firmly back into this game now, going into the second half. So yeah, that should be very interesting to see what happens in this second half, because maybe, you never know, maybe West Ham could try and sneak a goal to go ahead. However, I do think that Arsenal will probably still win this game, in fairness, because in the first half they've proved that they're capable of controlling this game. They've actually done quite well in this first half, especially since that Lacazette goal. So yeah, it should be quite interesting to see what happens in this second half. Good ball in from Masuaku. Oh, what a chance for Antonio. Leno saves it on the goal line and thought it was in. An hour gone. West Ham actually getting right back into this game. They've actually been on top in the last few minutes and created like 2 or 3 really good opportunities. I think West Ham could actually be the side that go 2-1 ahead in this game. They just need to make one of these chances count before Arsenal eventually go on the break and, you know, get one of their own, of course. Cross to Masuaku, who puts it back into the box. Dangerous area. Souček off the crossbar. What a chance. Still alive for them, I think. And Leno comes to collect, but what a... Oh! What's happening? So Leno went up to get the ball and he dropped it, and then it fell to Bowen, who put it into the keeper's grasp again. But like, what a chance for Souček on the head, and West Ham come again now, and that'll be a free kick. But like, what a chance for West Ham. Thomas Souček's header rebounding off the crossbar. Never mind, it wasn't actually Thomas Souček, it was in fact Mikel Antonio. So the point stands, though, he did hit the crossbar. What a chance for West Ham to go in front. I can genuinely see West Ham nicking this, you know, because as I said a few minutes ago, they're actually controlling this game, like mostly in the last like 10-15 minutes. They've actually been on top and created a lot more chances than Arsenal have, so you just never know. Oh, what a ball from Saka. Ceballos, and there's the winning goal. Eddie Nketiah, 85th minute, has potentially won the game for Arsenal with 5 minutes to go. Now, a debatable offside, we'll have to see that again, but from my view here, I think he's just about onside, and I think Arsenal have just stolen all 3 points against West Ham. We'll see here now, a really good ball from Saka. Like, how does he even spot that? What a ball. And I think Ceballos is onside, and I think Nketiah is onside from Ceballos' ball as well, and I think that will be Arsenal home and hosed if they defend for the last few minutes here. And yeah, there we go, goal given. Eddie Nketiah, his first goal of the season. A massive goal that could be in Arsenal's season overall. I know it's early days, but you want to be winning these sort of games, especially at home, especially against like teams that are going to be in the relegation battle realistically. That is an absolutely massive, massive horror blow though to West Ham, because I have to admit they probably haven't deserved to go behind. Like, they've actually been the better team in the second half. And yeah, it's really, really harsh on them, but I suppose that is football. If you don't take your chances, if you don't score that goal when you're on top, then you're going to get punished. And there's the full-time whistle. Arsenal get a much-deserved 3 point. Well, much-deserved is kind of a harsh statement on West Ham, but a much-needed 3 points. They've won dirty tonight in fairness, because West Ham actually, for the most part of the game, actually did play better than Arsenal. It was actually not the, you know, scintillating attacking form that we see Arsenal in, especially against Fulham last weekend. But despite all of West Ham's progress made in this game from their performance against Newcastle last weekend, which was a lot worse than tonight, Arsenal do get the 3 points in the end. A late goal from Eddie Nketiah sealing all 3 points and putting Arsenal into the bracket of 100% records after 2 games played. And yeah, I think that result is really harsh on West Ham, but of course in football, if you don't take your chances against the team that are significantly better than you on paper, you are going to get punished, and that's exactly what happened tonight with West Ham. And yeah, it's probably a harsh one to take for West Ham as well, because the run of games they have, and this one included as well at the start of the season, is just absolutely ridiculous. And losing these type of games is never a good thing, especially when you're down at the bottom. But yeah, the point is, Arsenal win by 2-1 against West Ham, completing a day of brilliant Premier League action. There's been a lot of goals today, like there was last weekend as well. So yeah, good to have the Premier League back overall. But yeah, we do have the big one tomorrow, Chelsea versus Liverpool at Stamford Bridge with no fans like usual. But that should be a very interesting game. For those of you who don't know, I am a Chelsea fan, and I'm going to be doing a similar type of video to this one for that Chelsea versus Liverpool game tomorrow night. So that should be very, very interesting. And yeah, that's where we're going to end this video. So if you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like on the video. It'd be very much appreciated. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're closing ever so slightly in on 500 subscribers. We're like 15 off, or even a bit more than that at this stage. So it'd be brilliant if we could hit that as soon as possible. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.